and subscribe and all of that good stuff. Welcome, welcome, welcome to another soul session, a beautiful soul session because Mercury is getting ready to station direct at 6 something tonight. I forget the exact time, Eastern Standard Time, but I did send it out in the newsletter, and I know the Patreon newsletter has been delayed. I am definitely like, soon as I go to live, that is the thing that I am working on, and I will make it public for everybody that is on Patreon, not just for the weekly subbies. Today is a big day, chat. Not only because it's the 23rd, and 2 plus 3 is 5, and 5 is the number of changes. We are officially at the opening gates of the Lionsgate portal. This is the biggest manifestation portal of the year. This is the biggest time, most potent time of the year for spiritual awakening and transformation. This is the moment where you can have that rags to riches moment. If rag to riches, let me say that one more time. Rag to riches moment. If you really put the work in, if you do what's necessary to be done. We're going to get into today's collective message, and then we're going to get into the messages for the signs. So what you guys need to know by your sun, moon, and or rising sign. But these next few weeks, and Mercury going direct, right? And Saturn going retrograde on Sunday. These next few weeks between now and August 12th, you have the possibility. There is this huge potential. And we know things about potential energy. Y'all remember learning about potential energy, right? In school, potential energy versus kinetic. So we need to do a whole science, physics thingamajig class, right? We have this huge ball of potential energy, this huge opportunity to not manipulate, but kind of put our order in to the universe and show up as that person and literally manifest that vision into your reality overnight, not 3 weeks from now, not a month from now, not 6 months from now, but overnight. Being that we're so close to eclipse season, we have that eclipse, that first solar eclipse happening on the 12th, and then the lunar eclipse 2 weeks later, because solar eclipse happened on the new moon, lunar eclipse happened on the full moon, right? To kind of capstone and solidify whatever change you call in to be, whatever it is going to be for a while, either until you fumble it or it's time for you to go on your next greatest, bestest adventure. I'm not going to be watching the comments, but I will be reading the comments after I'm done channeling the messages for today. So feel free to put any thoughts, feelings, questions that you're having in the chat so we could talk about it. We could bounce ideas on how to use this potent next, what is it, 3 weeks of cosmic congruence, where the whole universe is conspiring to bring you that wish fulfillment on every single level. Go ahead and book your reading today. The information is going to be in the description box. Other of you, you know where to go. Stream 711. Do not, whatever you do, whether you work with me, somebody else, on your own, chat, GPT, whatever you do not let this moment pass you by. Do not let this be just the ending of July and the beginning of August, because do something with the energy. Do anything. Even if you wake up every morning and you do your I ams in the mirror, and you commit to doing that every morning at 6:15, 6:11 on the dot. Do something. Do not let this time catch you sleeping. If you are on the journey of manifesting abundance, manifesting stability, manifesting a big life change in your life, now is the moment. Now is the time, especially since we're under the influence, right, of new moon energy. We're going up into that full moon energy. We're on that waxing side of the moon where the energy is growing and growing and growing and growing. This is the time where you double down on your I am and show up as her, show up as him. Do not, I'm going to say this for the last time. Okay, maybe not for the last time. But I'm going to say it one more time. Do not let this energy catch you sleeping. Okay? Okay. That being said, I pray that this message, these messages that come out, find exactly who they are supposed to find. With love, peace, and blessings. Any negative energy sent my way or to the way of the collective is instantly turned into peace, blessings, protection, and all the good things because we deserve all the good things. Ashe. Lionsgate portal opening up. Saturn retrograde is bringing retribution. Saturn retrograde is bringing retribution. Saturn retrograde is bringing karmic justice. Is bringing things falling into your lap. Is bringing those questions, those answers to your questions. This is a moment in time where you speak things into existence and you sit back and enjoy the show. Okay? Okay. That being said, because we are a little pressed for time. Why is this upside down? Right? What does the collective Holy Spirit need to know on this Thursday? And you know, Thursdays are ruled by Jupiter, and Jupiter is all about expansion, abundance, right? The wheel of fortune moving in the right direction. And we have Jupiter in Leo. And now that the sun is in Leo, oh yeah, prepare for the show to begin. Prepare to be oohed and ahhed, right? On how spectacular Barnum and Ringley, the circus. Is that how you say it? How do you say it? Barnum and Ringley Circus. Yeah, that's what you're about to see. Holy Spirit, what else does the collective need to know on this Thursday? I'm going to leave that right there. We're not even going to get into what Spirit just shouted in my ear as I look up and I see 212. Leave those right there. What else does the... Okay, this one wanted to hit me, so we're just going to... Maybe this is Edda's message. I don't know. I'm going to leave that right there because it just... I can't even say where it landed, but you can tell by the positioning that it definitely wants to tell me something. Divine Goddesses, because today is Thursdays, and on Tuesdays and Thursdays, we honor Maîtresse, right? And we get some guidance from the feminine energies. I got a lot to say. What else does the collective need to know on this beautiful Thursday? What are you manifesting? Let's talk about that. What is your latest and greatest manifestation, my love? As we pull out some tarot, what is your latest and greatest manifestation? What is that thing that you want to manifest in abundance? Think about it now that we are in Leo season, right? If you really want to step into your lucky girl, lucky guy era, what is it that you're truly manifesting? What else is the collective? Thank you. Anything else? Oh. And I don't have the Kipper deck out, so let me grab that real quick. Where are you? Grab one more message. Of course, that wants to pop out. I'm going to leave that right there because it's in reverse. So whatever is going on has to do with here. Anything else the collective needs to know on this Thursday that flew over and under the table? Anything else? Thank you. Okay, so we're going to start here because I feel like, I don't know, there's a reason why they hit me in the chest with this one. Message in the bottle. Pay attention to your emails. Pay attention to your emails. We got this message about either 2 months ago or close to 3 months ago that an important message would be coming through to help you along your journey, and you might miss it because, of course, nowadays our inboxes are flooded with this and that, and it's very easy. It's almost too easy to miss that important message, but it's going to help you, whatever that email is. Some of you, it can be for one of those, what do you call them? Payout thingamajigs, right? And for others of you, it is an opportunity. Either way you spin it, it's going to help you level up, especially with all this fire energy. And 34 is 7, and 7 is the number of the Most High. It's the number of perfection. Whatever message is coming, whether it's in your inbox or in your regular snail mail, USPS mailbox, there's a letter. I just heard Blue's Clues. whatever, right? There's a letter coming in that's going to change your life for the better. Do not sleep on it. Don't think it's another scam or another this or another that. Do yourself a favor and look into it because it's going to give you the instructions in some shape, form, or fashion on how to manifest that dream you're having. Going back to that big dream you've been trying to manifest is going to give you the how. It's going to be an open door to your happily ever after and be the very beginnings of a journey towards not just abundance, I'm hearing, but wish fulfillment on every single level. Pay attention to who pops up in your inbox. Some of them might be a Nigerian king, others of them might be the very person who's been sent to help you along your journey. They might be that destiny helper that has been sent to you to help you manifest those dreams into your reality. This great fortune 26 8 coming out in reverse feels like it's because there's work for you to do, right? There's things for you to put into place. Going back to, guys, when we see great fortune, right? The figure is pouring, right? Pouring. She looks like a Roman goddess. Who is the Roman goddess of fortune, by the way? If you know it, put it in the chat, right? Pouring in this fortune, but it feels like they can't do that until you do some cleaning up, until you prepare the vessel to receive not just the abundance, but the very thing that you've been calling in. Some of you have no idea how to manage a multi-million dollar business, but that is on your list. Beautiful that you have it on your list, even more beautiful that you think you can contain it. Not only attain it, but contain it. But you have to start to have systems in place because once they hit that go button, you got to be ready. Or else you're going to miss so many opportunities. Make sure you have the systems in place, right? Um, Especially those of you who are entrepreneurs or doing this on your own. Make sure that all your I's are dotted and your T's are crossed. You have everything you need to manifest your dream into your reality in the physical because there's a threat that you might miss the boat, right? You know how some people um you most of you have been here before, right? Where you got that nudge to go get that lottery ticket and you didn't, and then the store you was going to get it from, somebody else hit the numbers and you're like, "Damn." Right? A lot of you are at risk of having that happen to you, right? Because you're not ready to receive the very thing that you've been asking for. Use the very beginning of the Lionsgate portal to make that vision of abundance, make that vision of life, make that vision of love that you are calling in very, very clear. Unapologetically clear. This is Leo season. I need you to be selfish, and I need you to remember that being selfish is not, what is that? Being selfish is not, um, being selfish is an act of self preservation, guys. You got to make sure you're good first before you're able to do all the beautiful things for other people that you want to do. And for some of you, that's the very reason why they haven't released this great fortune to you yet. Because as soon as you get it, you're just going to give it away and be back at square one. It's beautiful. Yes, we are supposed to, give charity and support one another, but you have a tendency to give it all away to people that wouldn't do the same for you. Mm. They don't want you to win it all and lose it all in the same breath. So start preparing for that win. Start preparing for having that happily ever after, having that dream manifest into your reality, even if it means kicking people out your life now, because you don't want to put yourself in the position where they say, oh, now that so and so won all that money, they're acting brand new because where I'm from, that's the quickest way to get it set up. But if you do it beforehand while you have nothing and you keep getting sign after sign after sign after sign that it's coming, then when it comes, all those bridges that were supposed to be burned are burned and they might still try to set you up, but there's a least chance because you're not doing fresh off the wind. If you can pick up what I'm putting down. Next, we have, this is very busy over here, that happy, happy. This is what the Lionsgate portal is always about, right? Every year we go through the same thing because this is like we've gone through the middle of the year, right? Of the calendar year at least. We've seen what's working, we've seen what's not working. We've seen how many things we've been able to cross off our list. We see how many things we have left to go. The Lionsgate portal is a time to reflect, to say, okay, all of these wonderful things happen, but I really need these things to happen, and I need them to happen now. The Lionsgate portal is this 3-week window for you to say it with your whole chest, 10 toes down, chin up, chest out. This is what you want out of life, and start showing up as the person who already has it with a leg up. And building blocks, talk about that reflection, right? And the peace, like your whole spirit team, which is what a leg up means, right? Them carrying you through these transitions, them carrying you through this huge transformation. You've done the work, prepared to receive the blessings, prepared to receive the stability, prepared to receive the very thing that you've been asking for, hoping for, wishing for, and don't look back. Don't look back. We're in a season where you will literally get what you asked for. Let me pull this off camera because y'all know this deck is a little spicy, right? With level up, having that sword, defending what you've created, this 10 of Pentacles, which talks about stability. Knight of Swords, Taurus, Capricorn, Pisces, Gemini, Virgo, especially. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Cancer, Pisces, Gemini. That Empress energy, that Emperor energy is what you're going into. That those things you've been wishing for, hoping for, praying for, thought was never going to happen, finally finding you. And though the Ten of Pentacles came out crossing, any spell work, especially because you know who you are, because some of us have had sessions and private conversations about what you're going through. That's coming to an end, but you got to believe and you got to fight. Some of you are so deep in the battle because they know that if you cross over the bridge, if you transit through this time, right, there's no touching you, right? Some of you know you've been given the heads up that you are heading into your untouchable, unfuckwithable era. So they're throwing every single thing that they have at you to stop you. Can't nobody stop you but you. Any negative thoughts you've been having, 90% of those thoughts aren't even yours. Shake them off. Literally, shake them off, shake it out. You know what promises have been made to you. You know what promises have been made over your life. You've always known. But this thing happened and that thing happened and this obstacle and that obstacle, and it's been an uphill battle. Baby, you're about to reach the top where you can lay your foundation and live a happily ever after. I mean, of course, you're going to have to do work to secure it and maintain it. Some of you don't even realize that your new day has already dawned. Shout out to the fact that this is 4 years of going live. I couldn't do it without you guys. We were supposed to celebrate that yesterday, but life. Life. This 10 of Pentacles, having that stability. And for some of you are going to the chapel and you're yeah, gonna get, yeah, because that's part of the promise, right? And it's not just to any old Joe Schmo, it's somebody that can build and co create with you, someone that has the resources to help you manifest those dreams into your reality, the financial resources, the mental, emotional, educational resources to help you manifest those dreams into your reality. And with this Knight of Swords, it feels like it's happening quickly, confirming the fact that a lot of you are about to have your rags to riches moment. And it happens every year. We have a handful of people just automatically, it seems, wake up, go to sleep one way, wake up another. For those of you that truly believe it can happen that quickly, it has happened that quickly. We got testimony after testimony of how quickly people's lives have shifted simply by aligning with the energy and truly mind, body, and soul, believing that whatever they're dreaming is possible for them. Concern, don't be concerned, right? Fork in the road, the decision that has to be made, Sagittarius energy, Jupiter energy, but that karmic energy with 8 is going to happen, right? You have your whole entire spirit team. Just pick at this fork in the road, just pick a direction to go. You can't get this wrong. You can only get it wrong if you're basing your decision on other people's needs and opinions. It's okay to consider them, but make sure the decision you make is the one that is best for you with this Ngame desire, right? Archer energy, Sagittarius energy. Your guides are doing everything in their power to bring you that wish fulfillment. Do not let go of hope. Do not let go of faith indefinitely. Do not settle. Some of you have been severely abusing yourself, hurting yourself by allowing yourself to stay in situations that don't fulfill you, that don't make your heart sing with joy. And of course, yeah, life's and every day can't be rainbows and unicorns and pixie dust. But if somebody's response to you when you are upset is that you're emotional and you don't have a safe space to voice your opinion, your guys are definitely not gonna release those blessings that they have for you because you're tied to somebody that's probably gonna help you lose it very, very quickly. You deserve to be with somebody that supports you in every single way to the best of their ability, that seeks to understand you. And newsflash, if they don't understand themselves, they won't be able to understand you better than that, more critical than that. If they don't truly love themselves, they can't love you. And you know how they love themselves? You don't even have to ask. Because if you ask, people are going to be like, yeah, I love myself, knowing good and well that they're lying. How do they take care of themselves? When's the last time they've been to the doctor? When's the last time they've been to the dentist? When's the last time they've been to the gym or went for a walk? When is the last thing they did in the area of self-improvement? You're an empress. You are an emperor. That means you are ever moving upward. Excelsior, excelsior, right? You're ever on the rise. You're always searching to be better. You can't be tethered to somebody who is content with good enough, especially when it comes to those big dreams that you have. Not to say that they need to have big dreams, but they have to at least be able to support your big dreams emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially. Your angels and guides are going really, really hard, but they need you to go hard too with yourself, with your commitment to yourself, your commitment to manifesting your dreams into your reality. Do not settle just to say, oh, yeah, that's my girlfriend, that's my boyfriend. And you know, good and well, that's just a placeholder. How they say, don't let your boyfriend keep you from your husband, especially since you know it's literally in the cards to have someone that matches you on every single level. A lot of you are in situationships with people that were just supposed to be a trial, a preparation, a learning lesson, a learning season. Some of you are trying to turn a season into forever. Mm-mm. Yeah, you have kids and you have responsibilities and this and that. Like, okay, we have all these human reasons, but with the life that you want to live, Joy Hunt is a prime example of this, of how somebody will stifle you and your guys won't let that abundance, that breakthrough happen until you get rid of them. Oh, she's big and famous now and living the life and doing her thing, right? And there's plenty of other people like her, right, that finally had the courage to walk away from what they thought was supposed to be forever to prepare for forever. If you are serious, because some of you, you say you're serious, but then you do unserious things. And that's okay, because that too is part of the journey. That too is getting ready for you to take this journey seriously. If you look over to that person you wake up to every night and it's just, whether you've been with them 3 years or 30 years, there's no fire, there's no passion, there's no, it might be time to reconsider that arrangement. If you're with somebody and as soon as you have good news, they downplay it. Oh, you and your little business? Little. The fact that you even are dreaming of starting a business is big business. It's a huge thing. And that goes for friends too. Some of you hold on to these friend groups like they're the vine and you're the grape. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. They're definitely not the vine because they're not fulfilling you, nourishing you in the way that you think, in the way that you need. If you are ready for big abundance, yes, align with the energy of the Lionsgate portal. You're going to get the downloads, you're going to get the information, you're going to get the tips, you're going to get everything you need in order to manifest your dreams into your reality. But it's up to you to have the wherewithal, the power within yourself. Sidetrack, walk with me. When I was a kid, my brother and I loved Masters of the Universe, right? And Thundercats, right? All my 80s and 90s babies, you know what I'm talking about. Recently, they did a remake, a silly remake at that, of Masters of the Universe, right? Internia, and all the different mystical names they have, right? And we could talk about He-Man and remembering, like if you saw the movie, you know where I'm going with that. But one thing that really struck out to me in that movie was how Skeletor wanted to come over and take over his home. And when he got back home and saw that it was destroyed, and then, the chick is like, yeah, it's all gone. He never really wanted Eternia. He just didn't want anybody to have it. And then He-Man he's dumbfounded. Like I would be too. Like, what do you mean? Like you did the most and you just don't want nobody else to have it? He said, why? And she responded, because he's bad. Some of you, and we got this message the last time we were live, are with somebody that doesn't want anybody else to have you. Or you're having somebody that's going to try to come back and they're going to pop the question only because they don't want anybody else to have you. And they will take pleasure in destroying you. They will take pleasure in making sure you don't manifest those big, beautiful dreams that you're having into your reality for no other reason other than that they're bad, but just to say that they did it, just to say that they have bragging rights. This is why Spirit is always asking you to really make sure you're loyal to the people that are loyal to you, because some of them are only around to eat off your plate or to make sure to do everything that they can to make sure you don't grow any bigger than where you're at. You don't move any higher than where you're at. So going back to those of you, because not all of you, not everybody wants the mansion and the yacht like Elmo J. Fudd. And everybody wants what they want. But if you want those big dreams to manifest into your reality, you got to take big steps and align with the energy and make sure your team, that your spirit team is always going to be for your highest and greatest good. But those people you call friends, those people you call family, right? The besties. Well, that's my man. We've been slinging at it since the sandbox. Cool. But do they really have your back like that? Do they really want to see you do good? Or they're okay with seeing you do good as long as you're not doing better than them? A lot of questions have been asked of you. It's on you now to sit with the answers. I would love to hear the answers, right? We could talk about it. Book a session. We could talk about it, process it, and come up with a plan to move forward, but you have to commit to that. You have to be able to see your life picture very clearly and make the decisions that you need to make in order to manifest this dream into your reality. Everything else is a go. Everything else is in motion, baby. We're waiting on you to make those hard, challenging decisions and let go of those people, places, and things, hello, that do not meet, that do not satisfy your highest and your greatest good. There's no need for you to be concerned anymore because Everything literally has been laid out. All the cards have been laid out on the table. We're going to get into the money message for the collective. And then I want to know what you guys are thinking. What are you feeling? What are you struggling with in this moment when it comes to releasing the people, places, and things that do not serve your highest and greatest good? Saying goodbye to a friend, especially somebody that's been in your life for a long time, is a difficult thing. But sometimes it's the very thing that you need to do in order to manifest that big dream into your reality. I'm going to get you a miracle mantra because it's Thursday, right? The very slippery gold money cards, right? Because it's aligned with abundance. Holy Spirit, what does the collective need to know according to their sun, moon, and or rising when it comes to manifesting their dreams into their reality? If you could have anything in the world right now, what would it be? What would it be? And since it's Leo season, we're going to start with, of course, Leo. Cancer, you had a good run. You had a very, very good, these are extra slippery today. You had a very, very good run. And let's give the miracle mantra a good shuffle. What else is the collective? What mantra do they need to help support them? What affirmation does the collective need to support them along their journey? Okay, starting with Leo. So we'll go Leo to Cancer. Leo, Sun, Moon, and or Rising. If you are a Leo, Sun, Moon, and or Rising, don't piss me off. Don't don't let this Jupiter and Leo energy just go, oh, like it's some other day, like it's okay. We have the nodes shifting. Geminis especially. Gemini, Aquarius, and somebody else that I can't remember, especially are going to have the potential to have the biggest breakthrough if they wake up and align with the energy. Really speak what you want into existence. Just don't let it pass you by. Leo, Sun, Moon, and that's a true reversal because we see the other ones are upright. With the Seven of Swords, in reverse, I'm very proud of you. You've been paying attention, you've been following along, and you've been doing the work. You've gotten to the point where you're ready to receive that abundance because nobody can play in your face anymore. Your eyes are wide open. Neptune going retrograde, it feels like really, really did a number on you to prepare you to receive your wish fulfillment. You're almost there. Anybody that you've cut off, they're going to try to come back, right? Especially during the shadow phase of Mercury retrograde, right? Mercury goes direct today, right, this evening. But the shadow phase lasts around till about August 6th. So we're going to have this 2-week window of things being a little murky, a little uncertain. But if you cut them off, let them be cut off, right? People, places, or things, heavy on the people. Your affirmation is, I am the example of getting everything I want. Going back to speaking your affirmations first thing in the morning, Leo, you would benefit from that most right now. Okay? Okay. Virgo, Sun, Moon, and or Rising with the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is a lower vibration of the Queen of Pentacles. It's the Empress, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles. It means you are doing the work to come into your Empress or your Emperor era. Your era where you want for nothing. Because when we see the person in the Nine of Pentacles, she has everything she needs and then some. Stability is on its way for you, so start preparing. Go get that business advisor. Go start working with chat, right? Or your favorite AI model about managing wealth, not money, wealth. So that when it comes into your hand, That one can turn into two, can turn into four, can turn into eight, can turn into 16 very, very quickly. Do not fall into the trap of, oh my God, I wanted $1 million and I have $1 million. I'm going to hoard onto it. No, baby, you're meant to have 10 times as much. But you're going to have to take what you have, use some, invest the rest, and grow it. Grow heavy on the grow. With all these vineyards and the sun and the pentacles, it's all about taking what you have and making it into more. One way or another, turn that one into two like the Siamese, right? Or whatever Jay-Z said. Your affirmation is wealth is my birthright. Claim it. Matter of fact, say it to yourself right now. Put it in the chat if you will. Say it out loud with your whole chest. Wealth is my birthright because it is. And it's very much on its way to you, dearest Virgo, Sun, Moon, and or rising. Libra, Sun, Moon, and or rising. Going back to what was said about keeping an eye on your inbox, there is a message coming in. It seems very small, but what's very small is going to make you very, very happy. What seems almost like, you know what, this is cool, it's going to be like, oh my God, I'm so grateful I responded. Make sure you respond. Your affirmation, dearest Libra, is I am in alignment with the frequency of generational wealth, confirming that what starts off really, really small is going to work out to be really, really big. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and or rising, you are at risk of being left behind. Whatever beef you have, whatever sorrow, whatever pain you're holding on to, whatever, oh, this never works out for me. You tell me this every year and I can't do that. Whoever's in that energy, go ahead. Just go. Just click off. It's fine. It's fine. You're not ready, and that's fine. Right? Sometimes we'll get the same message over and over again. We'll get badgered with the same message over and over again. Meanwhile, the outside won't change. And you know why that happens? It's because the inside hasn't changed. That's all it is. We keep getting the same messages until we're like, oh, wait, if I do this, then that opens the door. They can show you the previews of what's to come. They can show you how to even get it done, but it's up to you to change your feelings because we can all pretend on the outside. The universe don't care about what's on the outside. It's going to keep giving us what matches our inside. You have to know, dearest Scorpio, that whatever it is you are praying for, asking for, hoping for, wishing for is already yours. No question, no doubt. It hasn't worked out for you because you haven't worked out for you. We do mindset work all of the time, and some of you get so super frustrated. I read the comments. I do. I don't respond to all of those comments, especially the comments that go in the no-no folder. I might take a peek, but if TikTok puts you in the no-no folder, I'm definitely not dealing with you at all. Once you get past that frustration, which is valid, by the way, right? But how long are you going to beat yourself up about how wrong life has been to you? Newsflash, life is wrong to everybody at some point in time. And it's wrong until we make it right. And we make it right by shifting our thoughts. Because you shift your thoughts, you shift your life. Dearest, sad, but my dear sweet Scorpio, your affirmation is, I don't chase, I attract. I think you need a really good cry, a really good scream. A really good scream in the forest or at the ocean about how fucked up life has been. I think you really need to go with your list, bring it to the earth, right? Either to the waters, to the wind, to the tree, right? Let the universe have it about that situation and this situation, blah, 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 blah. And once you let it all out, leave it right there. Take your merry self home, right? Get a snack. Always get a snack, right? Always treat yourself to something yummy, even if it's small, right? After you get all of that out, have a snack and know that that's not your story anymore. Stop reliving the past because you're making the past the present and at risk at risk of losing your future, delaying your future, the beautiful future. Stop it. Sagittarius, sun, moon, and or rising. We'll talk about transformation. Going back to the Lionsgate portal being the biggest moment of spiritual awakening, the most potent moment of the year for spiritual awakening and personal transformation, the big one is coming. As the flame went berserk a little bit, the big one is coming. There's a new day dawning for you. March victoriously in it. That table being prepared in the presence of your enemies. That's what's about to happen. Don't say anything. Don't share anything just yet. Just let it happen. Let your wins do the talking for you. Your affirmation. Some of you, that is your affirmation. Let your wins do the talking. Every penny I spend is returned to me tenfold. And trust and believe, a lot of pennies, a lot of dollars are coming your way. Capricorn, sun, moon, and or rising changes are coming your way. Based upon your prayers and the work that you've been doing over the past 5-6 months, the fruit of your labor is about to pay off in a very surprising way. Some of you have an Aries, Leo, or Sag that's coming in to assist you with this leg of your journey. Capricorn, your affirmation is everyone I desire desires me more. Aquarius, sun, moon, and or rising with the full card in the Aquarius. Do you have Scorpio placements? Are you friends? Are you and Scorpio commiserating over the what has you scared about taking that leap of faith? What has you holding back from that big thing you want to do? Don't talk about finances, talk about something else, because that's not it. Don't talk about resources, because whatever's holding you back comes from within. What lie are you telling yourself about that move that you are supposed to make or being required to make at this time? The longer you lie to yourself is the longer you delay your happily ever after. Dang, that sounded harsh. I can't sugarcoat that, chat. The longer you stay scared is the longer that wish fulfillment just within reach, but over there and not here where you need it to be. Your affirmation, Aquarius. Opportunities are handed to me once I get out my head. Opportunities are handed to me once I work past my fears. Opportunities are handed to me once I stop self-sabotaging, self-handicapping. Hmm. You and Scorpio. I don't know what's going on with you guys, but stop it. Pisces. Sun, sun, moon, and or rising. All these reversals, all these sudden shifts and changes. Pisces being really good because Pisces and Scorpio past few months I get it. It's done a number on both of you guys. But Pisces has gotten really good at letting go of people, places, and things that do not serve your highest good. Prepared to receive everything that does. Be open to the possibility of everything that does. Your affirmation for this week is my energy is addicting. And as a Pisces, well, that's a given. Aries, sun, moon, and or rising with this Eight of Wands, delayed news, delayed changes. You too might be in your head a little bit. Going in between, okay, yeah, things are going to work out. I don't think things are going to work out. Oh, yeah, things are going to work out. I don't know how this is going to work out. Pick a side. Pick a side. You are as lucky or unlucky as you think you are. You are as lucky or as unlucky as you think you are. You are as lucky or unlucky as you think you are. As a man thinketh, so yeah. Aries, Aquarius, Scorpio, we need a huddle and probably a hug and a snack. Your affirmation is I breathe and the world rearranges itself to fulfill my desires. Go ahead and take a screenshot of that. Not just Aries, But anybody who's doubting their ability to move mountains with just their energy, with just their words, got it? Good. Taurus, sun, moon, and or rising. I don't know how half of this is in the reverse, but whatever. Taurus, judgment being delayed. Hmm. How do they say delay is not denial? Remember that. Other things need to happen before that great fortune can be poured in. And it feels like it's not you, it's your spirit team getting things in order, right? Clearing the path, clearing the way for you to receive that happily ever after without any of your enemies or frenemies getting in the way. Your affirmation is so Taurus. I am the blueprint for success. Gemini, sun, moon, and or rising. See how that came out upright? Because Gemini got it going on. Gemini is coming into a season of being the epitome of I do not chase, I attract. You've been doing this for the past few months, couple of years, slowly building an empire. Keep doing what you've been doing, and your affirmation is I think Gemini needs to make this, go ahead, take a screenshot, right, of this all together, right, get the nails, but make this your screenshot for the Lionsgate portal and let it be your North Star to remind you that, yeah, you are that girl, you are that guy, you are the one or one of the ones because your energy is right where it needs to be, right? Gemini, sun, moon, and or rising. You are the magnet for all the beautiful things. Keep manifesting the beautiful things and tell the haters to kick rocks with open toe sandals on. Okay? Okay. Last but not least, Cancer, sun, moon, and or rising. Well, hello. Cancer. We know you feel all the feelings and you try to pretend like you don't. It's okay. It's your superpower. In a past lifetime, Cancer sons specifically, because this is giving Emperor vibes right now, we're Capricorns, right? In a past life, you taught yourself not to feel all the feelings. And in this life, you feel all the feelings. This is why you have all those people around you that tell you this and tell you that. They're just waiting for that moment to eat off your plate. Keep your feelings close to your chest. We could talk about that on another day. But right now, the decisions you've made, stand on it, especially the ones that serve you best. Continue to put yourself first, or for some of you, start to put yourself first, and then you'll see how easy life gets for you, how easy manifesting the life of your dreams can be. The moment I desire something, it's already on its way to me. That is your affirmation, and that is the messages for the collective. Let's see what you guys are chit chatting about. J Max, I just glanced over and I saw your comments. Oh no. This is something I haven't done since I was in high school, right? Being sing-songy and just coming up with melodies. And I think the last melody I came up with was a nursery rhyme. So it's I love it, but it's like, what's going on? J Max, I also need a hug and a snack. I wish you were closer. I wish you were very, very closer. Sometimes, hi, bass clef, you don't want to stay. The situation stalks you. And that's when you elevate. You do the other things to keep them away from you, especially if you know you got that bag coming, you have that win coming, you have that something coming. You want to make sure your space and your energy is as clean and clear as possible to receive it. The only people you, Miss Nicole, hi baby, hi Miss Nicole. You have gotten so good, my love, with this is this and that is that. Heavy in your Gemini energy, Matt, you've balanced that duality, right? Because Geminis and Pisces, y'all have two sides, right? And sometimes Capricorn, because Capricorn, you used to be a Cancer, so you still have that in you somewhere, right? But you just try to play it off, and that's okay, we get it. But you are doing a good job at balancing those two sides, baby. Keep doing it. Keep doing it, and doing it well. Hey. Hey. And being very, very generous is the way to be with the people that would do the same for you, right? We are meant to be wealthy. Hello, it's the covenants. Like, if we look, there's like 4 or 5 covenants in the Bible, right? God's promises to us. One of them is in Deuteronomy 8:18, right? It's the Lord that has the power to grant us wealth, to keep his covenant with our forefathers, right? And we could get into, well, whose forefathers? The Most High said that I'm promised wealth, gimme, 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 right? But it's not gimme, 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 and I'm gonna hoard, 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 right? We're not doing that Daffy Duck situation, right? Where it's mine, mine, mine. No, these are resources that I need, right? That you need to do the work that you've been called on this earth to do. Solomon couldn't have been a good king and supporting all these nations if he didn't have the money to buy from this place and that place and this place and that place and set this up and set that up. How was he going to do it? On wishes and prayers? Those wishes and prayers bring the resources. But not to squander our resources or throw our pearls to the, well, you know how that goes. Thank you for holding the fort down, Miss Nicole and my other moderators. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. The dream I had this morning was just love. That is the theme. And I love that that dream came through for you because it's about to come through for you. That's all I'm going to say on that. Hi, Layla. How are you? How are you? How are you? Funny. Layla, are you still here? Let me know. Singing everything and eating snacks. I never thought like fried tomatoes. I've had fried tomatoes once and they were really, really good. Hi, Red. How are you? Oh, you've been here since the beginning. Nice. Hi, Mars. How are you? I'm good. I'm good. I'm getting hungry, but that is to be expected at this point. I should just have the snacks ready because these last lives, there's just been a lot. Hi, Marcy. Hi, Margie. How are you guys doing? How are you doing? How are you feeling? Nessa Ness, how are you? Renter's Resource. If you're still here, send me a DM or something because I want to check out your page, but I don't want to accidentally leave out the live because we always need resources, right? People always need something. Hi, Guafito. New Heart, how are you? And I appreciate the follow, Renters Resource. So now I know where to find you. I know where to find you. And I'm glad you rested. I'm glad you were here to receive it because these days I don't know who's here to receive what. I just know when I watch the replay, like how intense these messages can get. Hi, Neek. How are you? Now, what's something your mom would say? Boogie, woogie, woogie. Hi, boogie, woogie, woogie. How are you? How are you? How are you? Hey, Guillotine Creations. How are you? I'm just reading through comments. Moderators, if somebody's being too chatty and they don't make sense, feel free to just, no button. Guillotine, we could all use a hug right now. That is how do you say that? Passive aggressive? Your little business? First of all, unless somebody has attempted, let alone had their own little business, they ain't got no business talking about your business. The amount of work it takes to be an entrepreneur. This is why most people are like, just give me a 9 to 5, I'm fine. Tell me what to do, where to show up, where to go, I am fine. Just don't forget that a paycheck is the bribe that they give you to forget about your dreams. But those dreams, especially in the beginning, it takes a lot. So there's nothing little about it except the little time that you have for yourself. That might be the only little thing about entrepreneurship, but there, So, Layla, The last time you and I chatted, I logged on to my TikTok and it said, so and so liked your story. And I'm like, I haven't seen you on my page in years. Well, not years, maybe a good 18 months. But it was such a coinky dink that all of this time, that all of a sudden they pop up. And I was like, that answers many, many questions. But what do you want? And you know what I'm talking about. And if not, we could, we'll talk about it after the live. But I just found that right after I spoke to you, just right after. Bosnia, what's going on, baby? What's going on? Mm, I don't know. Renters Reese, it's not for the weak at heart at all. It takes a lot of chutzpah, determination, resiliency, and get up and go. And get up and go. I am well, Neek. What do I need to know about me today? Just cause, right? What does Neek need to know about herself today? Someone's ears were ringing. I bet they were. And getting pow pow at the same time. All right. Neek, what does Neek need to know on this day? What does Neek need to know on this day? Going back to what was said, I don't remember which sign it came out, but Spirit specifically said, what are the lies you are telling to yourself? What are you telling yourself that's keeping you hostage from manifesting your dreams into your reality? Going back to what was said earlier, for the collective getting serious about manifesting those dreams into your reality, it's time to get serious. And not just serious in word, oh yeah, I'm going to get to it and I have this in plan of them. Showing up and doing the work. Showing up and doing the work. They're waiting on you for the go ahead. That project, that ending, and taking that hard look on the people you called your support network, which is themes that came out in the collective message, are things that you need to work on. With the biggest thing being getting super serious about and super focused about manifesting that one big thing into your reality. Turning everything off, pushing everything to the side, and focusing on that one thing because you're about to run out of time, literally about to run out of time before you're pushed to the back of the queue and the other people that already are helped. You are one of the people who really need to lean into the energy of the Lionsgate portal, lean into this supercharged Leo season and make the best out of every single second between now and the middle of August, where Leo, or the end of August, when Leo season turns into Virgo season. Okay? Okay. Happy birthday, Leo. I forgot to say that. I forgot to say happy birthday. Where do you keep getting stuck? And because wherever it is, it happens, you hit it, and then you like push it to the side. There's too much like starting and stopping. There's too much starting and stopping. Message me, DM me. We'll figure it out. Set you on the right path, guys. How are you going to be here in the frequency of generational wealth, right? Having that ability to call it in, right? Small beginnings, humble beginnings leading to big things, which I believe was the message of this card. If you don't have it, and start and put the things in place to hold it. We'll talk. We'll talk. I can't say it's one of my specialties, but I've started several businesses in my lifetime. I've helped people start several businesses, and I know a little bit about that. Honeybee, it's okay because as soon as we log off, it's immediately available on YouTube for your viewing pleasure whenever you get around to it. But how are you, honeybees, honey bunny, the rest of my babies? How are you? I really want to know about the big thing that you're manifesting. I really do. And let me know how I can assist you along that journey. As I've told you guys before, especially those of you who are still on the live, everything is not transactional. Everything doesn't require you to book a service. Some of you have a very easy answer. It's just doing the work that's a bit challenging. JLR, how are you? How are you? How are you? How are you? Ew, new Leo boo during Leo season. Ew. Ooh. Miss Nicole, I like what I'm reading. I am not even going to say that out loud. I'm not. Hi, Georgia girl. I bet it does feel amazing. Any questions before we wrap up? Any thoughts you want to share with the collective? Anything you want to, you know, any advice you want to give to anybody else on the live? Going once, going twice. Hi, Kalisha. If you don't do anything else over the next 3 weeks, love on yourself. Really sit, stand, rest in your divine feminine, your divine masculine energy. Really sit in the energy of being that person. What title do you give yourself? Right? Some people don't want to be an empress. They're cool with being the Nine of Pentacles, right? They're just, that's what they're comfortable, and that's fine, right? Some are cool being the Queen of Pentacles, right? And if you're anything less than the Nine of Pentacles, maybe this is not the group for you, right? Because like attracts like. If you're not ready to be ever upward, ever onward, right? We're not the group for you. But those of you who are like, have this beautiful vision for themselves, what is it? And what's standing between you and manifesting it? Hell, let's just take the next 3 weeks. I said work, but I meant weeks, right? Because it's not going to be work. Remember when you were kids? For those of you who can remember doing this as a child and playing make-believe, why don't we play make-believe for the next 3 weeks? It plays off of showing up as her, showing up as him. But really, from the time you wake up to the time you close your eyes, I feel like I should start like a checking group for this. How can we do this? I think TikTok does have a group chat feature, right? How can I do this, Spirit? Because I'm going to hold you guys accountable. I don't care if it's just me and 2 other people. We're playing make-believe. I'm going to open up a tier on Patreon. Would Patreon be easiest? Where we could have group conversations. I'm going to make a post on Patreon. And it's going to be the make-believe room, right? My Patreon is on my, go to Dream 711, go over to the 3 bars, and you're going to see, you're going to see where to join for my Patreon. I'm going to make a post before tomorrow, within the next 24 hours. So you might, and I'll put it in the bulletin board when I'm done. I would put it on the bulletin board, but you really can't interact with the bulletin board. But I'm going to make a post on Patreon. It's going to be a free post about, and anyone who wants to join can join and play make believe, where we will check in every single day. Oh, you know what? Better yet, the community tab on YouTube. Bet. Because it's easy for you guys to get to YouTube because most of y'all go in that direction anyway. I'm going to make a YouTube community post, and it's going to be the make believe room. And we're going to check in 3 times a day about how we showed up as her, how we showed up as him. Are you game? Are you game? I'm going to do it. It's 3:10 Eastern Standard Time by 4:30 because I'm going to make a nice little picture, right? Because I love messing around with Canva and chat and stuff like that. I love graphic design. That's actually what I studied in high school. It's my favorite thing. I thought I was going to be this big graphic designer. And I was like, I like talking to people. I'm going to make a nice, pretty picture. And we're just going to carry the conversation there. Okay? No pressure, but at least you could check in more than 3 times, right? You talk, I talk back, um, and we're gonna make the commitment, the promise to try to stay in character for the next 3 weeks, starting tonight. Oh, this feels good, guys. This feels really, really good. This feels amazing. My YouTube page is just at Henriette Streams, right? You'll know you're at the right one because you'll see the same icon for Etta Mystic Healer. Um, do I have to write this down? The Make Believe Room. The Make Believe Room. All right, got it. I'm going to answer some of your DMs and I'm going to go straight to making that graphic and having it available on my community tab. And then we'll start. That feels good. That just feels amazing. The perfect way to begin the Lionsgate portal. And everyone, because the way YouTube is set up, like everyone will have their own comment thingy where we could just respond to their comment and then respond to other people's comment. Henriette Streams, right? It's the same thing as when you click on my TikTok. On my TikTok, it says at Henriette's _dreams, but everything else is without the underscore. So it's just Henriette's dream. Henriette, for some of you who may not know, because, we might as well talk about my great grandmother because this is her idea, right? To come and do this. My great grandmother's name is Henriette, right? She's the one that gave me this idea in spirit as I look up to C313 to get over my fear of talking in front of strangers and going live and being that beacon of light, hope, inspiration, and encouragement to the collective. She was a very well-known, well-respected mambo back in Haiti and passed down the gift to my dad, who passed it down to me and my siblings and my nieces. And you know how it goes, But she gave me this idea in February 2022. I signed up for TikTok in March 2022, and I think towards the end of July, I was able to go live. And, people like Boogie and Momo and Dorsey and Jasha and Keen Bean and Frida, who rarely catches the live, but have always been around, and Jazz have been here since then. So that's 4 years. That's a long time, right? That's the same amount of time you get a bachelor's degree. So I thank you. I'm very, very, very grateful. Did I say Momo? I think I said Momo. Did I say it out loud? I'll just say Momo again, right? From the very beginning, these are the OGs, and of course we have the new OGs like Red and Doodle, and a couple of others. Mars. I didn't say Mars. I gotta go up the list. I'm visualizing my friend list from the bottom up. And if I forgot you, it's because I'm hungry. My brain is not working. I sorry. Um, I'm gonna go ahead and get working on that graphic for the make believe room. I pray that you guys, each and every one of you, and your loved ones, have an amazing Thursday that's filled with love, light, and all the beautiful things your heart can hold. I pray that you are chased by blessings, peace, and all the good things that life has to offer on this day and every day. And I most especially pray that this Jupiter in Leo, this Leo season brings you that one big thing, that one big yes, that transforms everything in your world for the better. Stay blessed. Ashe.